Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at something I picked up on Amazon. Just scrounging through, this came up on the little suggested feed and I went, Now I did end up finding this from a couple different companies. Most of them had an October, November delivery date, but there was one shop here in the United States that had a same week delivery. Today we're going to be taking a look at a super cheap set of scribers. Hopefully they are not completely cheap but affordable for you guys. These were, I want to say, like $11.99, $15.99, something like that. It does have 5 blades that come with it. As long as they're not complete crap, this will be great to get you started if you're wanting to do your own panel lines or cleaning up panel lines that are already on, say, resin kits, instead of getting the ones that, like most of the ones I have, that are like $30 each. So I have not cracked this open. We will do it when we jump down the table. My first look will be your first look, so let's do it. All right, here we are. This is just a generic 2019 made in China. The label says prime model scriber with blade, cutting, tool, chisel, 5 blade tools. On the back side here, you do get a diagram of how to use it. The handle actually intrigues me more than anything. If I can use this for my other blades, this will actually be great, because as you know, with some of the other chisels, the handles themselves are like $7 each. So we'll end up seeing specialty, convenient, practical. There's a barcode or a QR code down here on the bottom. Like I said, it's heavy duty stapled. I haven't cracked it open. My first look is your first look. All right, so let's tear this open because I can't get those staples out. All right, so we have the blades, we have the handle. It looks like the handle is just a plain aluminum handle, nothing special. This almost looks like it comes off. It does. Unscrews, and I'm imagining that the blades are meant to be able to be held in here, which can be handy. You have an Allen key here, which I think is to lock down on these. I'm kind of afraid to crack these open, so they're just kind of loose in here. Well, they are sharp. They are rough too. So these are not the same quality. So these are definitely not the same quality as these, but like they're nice and sharp, and I think they'd end up doing well. So I know it says on here there's a 1mm, a 0.8, 0.6, 0.4, and 0.2, which are all your general sizes, and then you have an Allen key. Now let's try this and see how this ends up working. We're going to grab, let's grab the, we'll grab the 0.4. Now the handle, I can already tell, I don't know, the way it locks in. Let's see how that ends up doing. Tighten it down. Well, it does feel nice and secure. So let's see. I'm going to try this out on here and see how this does. Now this panel line was pretty obscure. It started out okay, but it just faded away when you get up to the top. And yes, I have no guide, so all right, so here we are with the piece. Now this side is what it looked like before, and this is what it looked like after. I don't know if you can end up telling, but it is actually a lot better. It worked out pretty well, and it went pretty quick. I don't know how these are going to end up lasting in the long run, but for the $16 that these are, I actually think that it's a great deal, especially if you work with resin. That way, if you end up screwing them up, you're not messing up a $30 one. You're only messing up like a blade that costs you like $3. These do come in different colors. I will post a link as usual down below to be able to check this out. Yeah, I actually kind of like it, and I thought that this handle was going to be a little too big. but I have bigger hands and it was actually quite comfortable to end up using it. I think with some you know, Scriber's tape on there for the guides and everything, it's going to work out great. Alright, so this has been the look at the generic Scriber tool that I ended up picking up on Amazon. Like I said, 15-16 bucks. Great deal for that, especially if you're working on resin. It'll work on your plastic, but I think if you're working on resin, this is actually going to be an awesome set for me to use for cleaning up panel lines and stuff on resin. That way it doesn't dull them down, it doesn't ruin them, and if it does, it's not a big deal. I can turn around and get another set. As usual, YouTube, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.